You're listening to WTIM, your information station, and our morning show brought to you by People's Bank and Trust, where they put people first and Landmark of Taylorville. I'm your host, Grayson Bauman. Joining us in this segment, we've got Jessica Jaffrey, 4-H Youth Development Educator with the Christian County Extension Office and U of I Extension. Jessica, good morning to you. How are you doing?
Good morning. I'm doing great.
Glad to hear it. And thank you for joining us here today to talk a little bit about the 4-H program and maybe a new face to start things off here today. You've got a new name as a 4-H program coordinator. What can you tell us about this newest individual to join the team and what to expect from their work?
Yeah, so we had Shirley Volkin join us in August, so just last month. She's hit the ground running only 4 weeks in, but she is our newest member of our local extension office and then our 4-H team. She's going to be serving both Christian and Montgomery counties. So her role, she's going to work right alongside Taylor St. Clair. And what we're hoping through their shared responsibilities, their shared focus across the two counties is that we're going to be able to build some greater capacity within those two counties. So she's going to be working with our established 4-H clubs and any of those special interest groups. So we always call those spin clubs to fulfill those goals of the 4-H program, provide some high quality learning opportunities, just really surrounding the key aspects of what positive youth development is. And then she's also going to be working to seek out and train new volunteers. No matter how many kids we have, with the 4-H program, we always know that there are youth where we might be not reaching, maybe volunteers that we can tap into. So she's also going to be working to seek out and train new volunteers to create new 4-H club experiences, reach more youth, because we're always looking to increase membership across the counties. Like I said, Shirley joined us in August, and she's already started connecting with 4-H members, 4-H families, 4-H volunteers, because anyone that's familiar with Extension, and especially 4-H, knows that there's always something going on. So no matter what time of year you start in the role, or you're checking out something that's going on with Extension, we're always busy. So she's jumped right in, and it's just been great. She actually joins us with some previous 4-H experience. She came to us from Bond County 4-H. She had been serving the Bond County 4-H program for over 2 years, and had a lot of really great success and partnerships down there. So we're really excited for her to join us within our unit.
Yeah,
she's going to be, like I said, she'll be working with Taylor. So it's going to be really exciting to see what new things come up through their partnership as well.
I'm sure. And for her to just now be getting a start, and even though it was after the Christian County Agricultural Fair, as you mentioned, it's not just an easy, smooth time. So any time to transition to this newest role is going to be busy either way. So my question for you, though, obviously bringing on somebody new ideas, new things to discuss and maybe challenge what we've already been doing. How important was it for you to find somebody not only that was knowledgeable, knew the 4-H program in somewhere different, but also just having another person on board that can kind of help you continue to improve and expand 4-H here in Christian County and likewise?
Yeah, absolutely. So, we have, we're always trying to build greater capacity. How can we make the program more scalable? How can we reach more kids or reach more volunteers, or what ways can we do that? And we needed another staff member in order to reach those goals. And when we met Shirley, it's very important to us that we find someone that not only is going to work really well within the community and the partnerships and really be able to connect with these families and these youth, but also being a strong member of the team. Our 4-H team across our unit, so Christian, Jersey, Montgomery, and Macoupin counties, we work really closely together. All of our counties are very different, but we're doing similar work. And it's so important for us to be able to connect with each other, to bounce ideas off each other, to share resources. And she has just fit perfectly. It has definitely been a benefit that she comes to us with some 4-H and extension expertise, because the model that we, or the framework that we work with within extension and 4-H is very unique. And a lot of times that's kind of the learning curve anytime we bring somebody into a new team. So it's really nice that she has that background knowledge, so that she can really focus on learning anything and everything there is to know about Christian County. What are the families and kids really interested in? What are the great partnerships that she can connect with? Learning more about the school districts, all of those things she can really focus her time in, because she does have a little bit of that extension and 4-H knowledge already coming into the position.
Well, it's great to hear for you guys that one, she has that experience and some expertise, but also that the transition has been pretty seamless. She's fit right along, and so great to hear that Sherilee Volken is going to be the new 4-H program coordinator, or one of them, working alongside Taylor Sinclair and others, just bolstering the 4-H numbers, programs, and more. You mentioned it's always a busy time for the 4-H group, and well, that continues into early October with National 4-H Week. What's in store for National 4-H Week?
Yeah, so 4-H Week is always so exciting. So this is like you said, it's National 4-H Week. So every state in the country is going to be celebrating. It's an awesome way to kind of kick off the new year, and we do it every year, the first full week in October. So this year's Spirit Week celebrations will be October 5th, so that's the Sunday, through the 11th, which is the Saturday. So each of our 4 county programs celebrate in fun ways to get members engaged and participating and sharing 4-H within their communities all week long. So over the course of the 7 days of the week, we got a bunch of different ways for them to participate, maybe challenge each other to be a little bit more active. So on Sunday, we're encouraging kids to kind of celebrate Sign Sunday. So they'll either create a sign to put up in their yard, or maybe create a window display within a local business to really promote the county 4-H program or their 4-H club that they participate in, so they can, really hone in on that creativity. Maybe they make something with poster boards and markers. Maybe they make something on the computer. Whatever it is, we're just excited for them to share their pride for 4-H through a sign on Sunday. Then on Monday is our Spirit Day. So this is the day that we encourage kids to kind of deck out in green. Wear those 4-H clothes, wear those green, show off the clover. So anything that they have that they can wear for 4-H, they'll do that on Monday. On Tuesday is a little bit of a throwback. So it's everyone's probably seen the trends of how it started versus how it's going. So just a neat way to share a throwback photo comparing maybe some of those earliest memories or experiences within 4-H that a member might have, and then kind of where they are now. So it's exciting to even see volunteers share those of maybe their earliest years in 4-H at maybe 8 years old, and maybe where they are in their career now, or maybe a way that they're engaged in 4-H now. So at every level, from our 4-H members to our volunteers or anyone, we're excited to see individuals share those. On Wednesday, we're doing Wellness Wednesday. So as part of the 4-H pledge is our to pledge our health to better living. So we're encouraging members to do something to improve their wellness. So whether that's learning how to make a healthy snack, or being engaged in some physical activity or something for the day, to maybe try something new. On Thursday is 4-H for Good. So this is sharing the good work and things that youth are doing in 4-H or through 4-H pathways. So this could be community service or any other type of experience that they're engaged in, whatever 4-H for Good is for them. On Friday is Friendship Friday. So sharing 4-H with a friend, maybe that means inviting them to join them at a club meeting, going with them to a workshop. We have Taste of Extension coming up later in the month of October, inviting them to go to something like that. Just any way that they could share their passion of 4-H with another individual, we want to encourage that. And then Saturday, the last day of 4-H week, is Service Saturday. So again, that 4-H pledge, our hands to larger service. So we're encouraging our 4-H youth to participate or organize a community service activity within their community.
Busy 4-H
busy.
But you start with signs and spirit, and then you kind of make your way into like Wellness Wednesday, 4-H for Good. and all of it has a theme, all of it has a message, and each day is a little different. But all of it kind of provides that opportunity to share with other 4-H members or non 4-H members what can be done as part of a 4-H program. So that's a look at National 4-H Week coming up October 5th through the 11th, running from Sunday through Saturday. And let's take ourselves a break. We're joined by Jessica Jaffrey, 4-H Youth Development Educator with the Christian County Extension Office and U of I Extension, talking to us about 4-H. We'll come back around. We'll talk enrollment this year and more when we return. You're listening to WTIM, your information station.
Your information station, WTIM.
Let's check the markets now on the RFD Radio Network. I'm Jim Taylor. Corn, beans, and wheat higher at this hour. December corn up half a penny, 4.17 March corn, 4.35 1/4, up 3/4. May corn up half a penny, 4.45 1/2. November beans up 7 1/4, 10.32 1/2. January beans up 7, 10.51 3/4. March beans 10.67 3/4, up 6 3/4. December wheat up 3 1/4, 5.18 1/4. March wheat up 2 3/4, 5.35 1/4. October feeder cattle 325.85, up 245. October live cattle 233 even, up $1.92. October lean hogs up 52 cents, 97.40. Energy market October crude oil down $1.18, 62.49. That's a check of the markets on this Thursday morning. Jim Taylor on the RFD Radio Network.
Cousin Bill with Illinois Paving. Listen closely. Hey, it's next year, and last year you said you was going to do that thing with your driveway next year. Now it's next year, and the driveway has gotten worse since last year. How about we do something this year and fix the driveway this year like you said you was going to do last year, which would be this year, which was last year's next year. If you're confused, here's some clarity. Call Cousin Bill at Illinois Paving today. ILPaving.com.
Find out all the great things happening in the Pana area on the WTIM Pana Morning Show, Tuesdays from 8:40 till 10. You'll hear interviews with Pana area community, nonprofit, and business leaders each week. The WTIM Pana Morning Show is brought to you by these sponsors.
Pana Save-A-Lot, Pizza Man, Noren's Hardware, Bob Riding's Pana, your Nokomis Dairy Queen, Pana Bowl, and Okanee Chop Shop.
Taylorville Care Center's personalized therapy program helps you get back to enjoying the sunshine. Whether it's backyard barbecues, grandkid games, or summer strolls, we'll get you moving again. You'll have a private room, great medical care, and the therapy you need to get home and back to doing what you love. Friends and family are always welcome to stop by and cheer you on if you've been in the hospital or just need a little boost. Taylorville Care Center is here to help. Call 824-9636. 824-9636. Taylorville Care Center, caring for our community for over 50 years. Feeling sidelined this summer? Taylorville Care Center's therapy program can help you get back in the game. Click their icon at TaylorvilleDailyNews.com to learn more.
The Taylorville School District has one of the lowest tax rates in the area. I'm Superintendent Brandy Bruley, inviting you to find out more about this topic by clicking on our icon on TaylorvilleDailyNews.com. And don't forget, go Tornadoes.
WTIM.
And we're back with the WTIM Morning Show here on your information station and brought to you by People's Bank and Trust, where they put people first and landmark of Taylorville. I'm your host, Grayson Bauman. In this segment, we've got Jessica Jaffrey, 4-H Youth Development Educator with the Christian County Extension Office and 4-H programs. We talked newest members. We talked National 4-H Week. We'd like to turn our attention now to 4-H enrollment. As it sits right now, Jessica, where are we kind of at with 4-H enrollment, and what are we looking to either do to improve it or keep it just about the same?
Yeah, absolutely. So our 4-H year, each year, runs very similar to the school year. So we start on September 1st, so we're 10 days in, and we run through August 31st. So we're right here at the beginning. So this is a time when clubs are really first starting to meet. They're working on their schedules, their plans for the year. But our focus really is getting those kids that have been in 4-H before re-enrolled again for the new year. So that information is going to be coming out. Every year, our enrollment platform, which is called Z Suite, goes through a little bit of upgrade or clean out. They like to go into the system, make any changes that we felt we needed over the last year, clean out all the data and make it look good for the coming year. And then all the members can start enrolling again for this 25-26 year. So we're right there at the start of it. So our coordinators are going to be sending out all that information hopefully very soon to get members re-enrolled for this next year. But that doesn't mean that clubs aren't starting to meet. So those clubs that meet on a regular schedule, which is usually once a month, say their meeting is the first or second Tuesday of every month, they're already going to start. They're going to jump right in and not miss a beat. So our goal is to just kind of help facilitate that, help them over these next few weeks get their enrollments in, capture if they've had anyone show interest in 4-H and join in it maybe for the first time. We meet with them, help them find a club that best suits their family, and get them started. We were talking a little bit ago about the 4-H age and what that means. Our 4-H members are ages 5 to 7. Those are Clover Buds. So that age as of September 1st. So if they're 5 at September 1st, they can go ahead and start with the 4-H for the year. And then our traditional 4-H member is 8 to 18. So again, at that 4-H age, that's September 1st, and they can be a member with us for then. The difference really in the two different groups, the Clover Buds and the traditional members, is the experiences that they're able to participate in. Our Clover Bud members are obviously a little younger, so we want to make sure that we're focusing on exploring what 4-H is, the different things that they can participate in. They can't show live animals until they reach that 8-year-old age. And then 8 years old, they could do just about anything. As we've talked before, 4-H has a project or spark for just anything that kids could be interested in.
There really is. Being at a couple 4-H fairs, whether it's Moultrie Sullivan or Shelby County 4-H or even Christian County, I've been kind of blown away by how many different projects there really are, from crafts to food to just unique little, I don't even know what I'd call them, like little keychain thing. I mean, just like there's a category for something. So it will fall under something. But Jessica, I appreciate you joining us here on the morning show to talk a little bit about 4-H enrollment, 4-H week, and everything in between.
Thank you so much.
You got it. Jessica Jaffrey. Jessica is a 4-H youth development educator with the Christian County Extension Office as part of their 4-H programs. You're listening to WTIM, your information station, and our morning show. It's brought to you by People's Bank and Trust and Landmark of Taylorville.